Hello all! One last test to make sure to try to deal with the inflation problem. Today's star is Kinky, who inherited God's freaking hand. How did I get this skill? Magician Arcana chance. God's hand, power charge, revolution. And in order to deal with his shit agility and luck, Sukunda and Masukukaja. These skills are just kind of here. I'm never gonna knock down the boss, I'm pretty sure. Even with revolution. Yeah. Supporting today will be, I think, Tamlin, who has White Wall and Rakunda, because I demand it. Also supporting will be the Toilet Demon, with skills I don't really need because I have Teddy. There's Uriel, my other wall monkey. Seriously, it is awesome. And this guy, who's my healer. Mostly. Why mostly? Because Jin here has Samara Arm. Yeah. Those are the personas I'll be going with, along with Chie, Teddy, and Yukiko. Why? For one, they are pretty badly overleveled. And that is because I have this nice little shirt. Yeah. So, Chie, having maxed the Chariot Social Link, has no weaknesses. Obviously, that is a good thing. Yukiko also maxed out Social Link, but she does have a weakness. But that will be fine. The boss is actually resistant to fire, but you know, Diarahan, I think she'll be kept busy. Now, Teddy here. Maragukaja, Matarukaja. And an ice boosted Bufudai if you care. Plus, extra healing. Teddy? Freaking useful. He is awesome. So, for everyone's equipment, today I want to be covering everyone's weaknesses as best I can. That is why this guy doesn't have weaknesses. Or rather, that's why this guy exists, because he doesn't have weaknesses. Someone had to inherit God's hand, but if that someone were weak to something, I wouldn't be able to use it in this fight, and that would be a problem. You'll also notice this guy has no weaknesses. These guys are only weak to dark, which I hope and pray to God is not going to be a problem. Because if it is, then fuck me. So, Chie, you no longer need a fire suppressor because you are no longer weak to fire. Instead, he shall get the... Let's see, I bought a few items for this. Disguise Mask. Yukiko! Drosselfop. Yeah, she needs that. She's a little low on health. Actually, Teddy's even lower on health, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. About 500. Oh, that's Kanji. Yeah. It's the battle of squishy mages, apparently. I'm gonna regret this. But I did give him a Volt Suppressor. So he's a little more likely to dodge. Okay. That is enough yammering. Yes. Oh boy.
Naoto!
Well, that ain't good.
Ah,
It's about time you arrived.
Grinding, you know the drill. No pun intended.
Dealing with this child has been quite a pain.
No, don't go!
It's useless speaking with you. I need to go back now.
Why? Why are you leaving me here? Why am I always left alone? It's so lonely. I don't want to be alone.
Naoto-kun.
You wear the same face as me. It's as if you're implying we're one and the same. But the difference between me and you is... Why delude yourself? I am you. These childish gestures are no mere affectation. They're the truth. The fools all say it, don't they? You're only a child. Keep out of our business, kid, and so forth. No matter how many cases you spend hours cogitating over, no matter how many crimes you solve, you're a child in their eyes. It's your brain they're interested in, the gray matter locked up in that skull. As long as they need it, you're an ace detective. But once you're done, it's back to the playpen with you. You haven't the means to deal with society's two-faced nature. You're just a lonely child.
Naoto.
I want to be a grown-up. I want to be a big boy right now. Then they'll see who I am. I want a reason for me to stay.
That's enough. I can find my own reason for living. Ha! I'm telling you that's impossible. You are but a child. How can you change that essential truth?
Waiting a few years.
Stop it! At your core, you admire the sort of strong and cool men who populate detective fiction. But in trying to emulate them, you must know that in truth, you're nothing of the sort. You're a child. There's no avoiding first principles. Admit that you're a child, and admit that there's nothing you can do about it. Now then, our analysis is complete. Let us begin the body alteration procedure! You have no objections, do you, Naoto Shirogane? Stop it! Naoto. Such a cool, manly name. But a name doesn't change the truth. It doesn't let you cross the barrier between the sexes. How could you become an ideal man when you were never male to begin with?
Wait, what? Did I hear that right? He's not a guy?
No shit, Sherlock. Seriously, was anyone fooled by that? Really?
I won't throw a tantrum. That accomplishes nothing. How often I've heard those words from the adults. Throwing a tantrum won't solve anything, Naoto-kun, and other such bilge. They made you cry, didn't they? Yet here you are, mimicking those same men. What exactly are you trying to justify? What? It's all right. You needn't suffer anymore. That's why you're undergoing this body alteration procedure to begin with. You throw a tantrum, but it fails to change the situation a single bit. I can quite understand the feeling. After all, I am you.
That's not true! Don't say it!
It's okay. Let the kid spill the whole thing. If not, Naoto's just gonna keep hurting. We'll just do our job and kick the Shadow's ass, yeah?
Yes.
As if you know anything about me. You'll kick my ass, huh? Fine. Go ahead and try, you lizard-brained imbecile.
Gladly, because I'm prepared for this fight as per usual.
Save the discussion for later.
Here it comes.
Welp. And here we are, Shadow Naoto.
I am a shadow, the true self. What? Are you sick of yourselves too? Very well. Then let's begin the special operation.
Operation? I hate ouchies!
Have you made up your mind? Then let us commence.
Oh, FPS, how you hate me. If you notice the game going a bit slower than usual, it is. It's running at 55 to 57 frames per second. Still a good 27 frames more than Fraps would have recorded at, so yeah. Now then, first things first, I want to debuff. Shadow Naoto has the wonderful, wonderful property of being a great big jackass. Because she will target weaknesses. And she's very good at that. So, preparing for attacking. Teddy is fucking awesome. Shadow Naoto does resist fire, but Yukiko's really here to heal, not to attack. Well, so much for the whole power charge. Black spot. Nice. And how about a Maraku Kaja? Especially for Teddy, because holy shit, is he a squishy mage. Also, Mute Ray. Deals damage and inflicts silence. Now, I am fully charged up. But I forgot to cast Rakunda on Naoto, so Shadow Naoto, you have Rakunda. That was a bit of a big mistake.
Poor Teddy's persona is sealed.
Thankfully, I still have a bunch of mouthwash from the Shadow Teddy fight. It's a bit ironic that Teddy is using that. And how about a Diaraham?
Thanks.
Excellent. Now then, now that everything is set up, Shadow Naoto's defense is lowered. I am charged and ready. Hopefully this will hit. God's hand. Kabang. God's hand is mean. It is really powerful. Diorama. Actually, I probably should have had Yukiko do that. Whatever. I'll have her guard. I think of it.
Ugh, why must you struggle so much?
Like I said, Shadow Naoto will target weaknesses. So, my attack's been reverted. Power charge. Another hit like that and Shadow Naoto is just plain dead. Power charge? No. You! Atarakaja! The Yukiko! Item! Use a supersonic! Yep. Like I said, weaknesses. So, come in again. Another Rakunda. If you're wondering why I'm not casting White Wall, it's because I'm too busy kicking the shit out of him. Or it. The hell is that thing? It's a robot thing. Rakugaja! God damn, I love Teddy. I need to heal? No. Guard. Element 0. That's the reason why you don't want anything with weaknesses, because... yeah. Element 0. Or... huh? Can I... am I power charged? Yes, I am! Kinky. Hey, Shadow Naoto, guess what? Poof. God damn. Everyone go all out. Wow. Shadow Naoto dead in, I think, under 15 minutes. God's hand is mean. It's really powerful.
Oh, did I level up? All right, level up.
Okay.
So, Naoto-kun was a girl.
How is... yeah. Funny story, but first time watching this game, I subconsciously refer to Naoto as a girl because she just fails at acting like a guy. Or sounding like one, rather.
Are you awake? Where am I? I remember you all arriving, and... that's right. You saw everything. I lost both my parents in an accident. I was still young, so my grandfather took me in. I was inept at making friends, so I spent my time reading detective novels in my grandfather's study. When I grow up, I'm gonna be an awesome hard-boiled detective. My parents were proud of their job. I had no qualms about following in their footsteps. An inherited occupation can feel stifling to many, but I welcomed it. I yearned for the day I could be a detective myself. Perhaps I inherited that desire from them as well. I was always alone. Seeing that, my grandfather must have believed it was his duty to help me realize my dream. I secretly aided my grandfather with his clients, and before I knew it, people started calling me Junior Detective. At first I was delighted, but not everything went so smoothly.
What was that you said about you're only a child?
Not everyone welcomes my collaboration when it comes to solving cases. My status as a child was sufficient to offend many of those whom I worked with. Were that the only issue, then it would have resolved itself with time. But though I will one day change from a child to an adult, I will never change from a woman to a man.
Do you not like being a girl? Is that why you always dressed like a boy?
My sex doesn't fit my ideal image of a detective. Besides, the police department is a male-oriented society. If they had the slightest concrete reason to look down on me, no one would need me anymore.
You don't know that.
Hey, you must know already that what you yearn for isn't to become an adult or become a boy.
You're absolutely right. I'm sorry. I kept ignoring you, pretending you didn't exist. But you are me, and I am you. You've always been inside me. What I should yearn for, no. What I must strive for isn't to become a man. It's to accept myself for who I really am.
So of course she never drops the folks male voice. Also, very imp with a really, really long sword. Yeah. This game.
In any event, you're a devious bunch. I can't believe you kept something like this hidden for so long.
It was pretty easy, actually.
No wonder the perpetrator has eluded the police. But it's apparent now. This case is far from over.
No shit.
That's right. And you proved it, Naoto. Anyways, we can talk more later. We need to get you out of here.
Sheesh.